At the beginning of this year, Cindy and I had no choice but to boss up. We knew that we wanted to accomplish our goals, and we did for some, but not for all. But we tried our best. Enjoy. Hello, Cindy.
Hi, Chanel.
How you doing?
You know,
Living life.
Yeah, we're doing it again.
We're doing it again and again and again and again.
And I feel like we haven't learned at this point. We always record so late into the night.
Yeah.
Always.
That's when, that song, The Freaks Come Out at Night. It's us, but
We're freaks?
With podcasting. We're podcast freaks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can we become non-podcast freaks? That would help with my sleep schedule. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No sleep.
No sleep for the week. Mm-hmm. Sleep is for the week. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Did you peep today that I took a little nap?
Yeah.
I was barely making it. I was barely making it.
I did peep. I was just chilling on the couch. You went into the room and I was like, oh, she'll come out eventually. She has things to do today.
I did.
Mm-hmm. And you seemed rejuvenated when you came out.
That's because I got that 30 or so minutes nap.
What are your thoughts on naps? Like, do you believe, because I think I read something probably, because most people don't make up things on their own, that like there are certain times where naps are more effective than others, and how it's like typically like a 30-minute to 45-minute nap is like the best type, but anything longer or anything shorter is not as effective. What are your thoughts?
You see, I have a weird sleep schedule. Mm-hmm. It's never the same every day. Is a journey.
Yeah.
But I will say the best naps that I have are either short naps or extremely long naps.
And how long is a short nap for you?
A short nap, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay. And a long nap?
A long nap.
Watch it just be asleep.
5 hours.
That's a sleep.
6 hours.
That's sleep.
My favorite type of sleep is when I go to sleep at like 3 p.m.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. And I wake up like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
Somewhere in that vicinity, I wake up.
Yep.
Then I do fun things until I go to sleep at 3.
That's crazy.
a.m.
That's crazy.
That's my favorite type of sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad you said sleep because it definitely is not a nap.
Nap.
No. Yeah, I've tried to do naps. Like, I try to do like that 15-minute quick nap, and 15-minute quick naps don't work for me. If I do a 15-minute quick nap, that 15 minutes will become an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever tried like 30 minutes. I think I've done 30 minutes and stuff, but I don't really feel rested. Like, I don't think I'm a nap person. I don't think naps really help me that much, but I do have periods where, look at his booty. All over the podcast.
All up in the camera.
Yes. As long as he doesn't stand up, I think we'll be fine.
Editing Chanel, blur him out.
Editing Chanel's not going to blur.
She's not going to do it. She's going to hate me for saying that.
Yep. But yeah, I don't think naps work for me. I've tried them because there have been times where it's like I feel like I will just pass out. Like, I've taken naps when like when we're trying to record sometimes. I'm like, I need a nap. But those are like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really done a 30-minute power nap. Like, it takes me a couple of hours to get
where you need to be.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think I need to look up that study. I'm not going to circle back and be like, this is what the study says, but I'm curious to know like what are the set time frames, because I know that data has shown that like typically they say the average human should be sleeping about 6 to 8 hours a day, but that's only for the average male. Like, I read something that women should be sleeping 9 to 10 hours every single day, and obviously neither one of us sleep 9 to 10 hours.
No.
I think for me, my biggest issue is no matter what time I fall asleep, I'll always be up before 10:30, no matter when I go to sleep.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it sucks. And then this one wakes me up at 7:30 every morning.
Yelling.
Yeah.
He stopped waking me up, so.
Yeah, because I lock him in my room.
It's good.
Yeah.
Keep him in there.
Yeah. Anyways, so in our last episode of Reflection,
yes,
we went back and forth on different topics, and we finally settled on talking about our goals.
Season finale.
Yeah, season finale, not series finale.
Season finale.
Yeah. So we actually the beginning of every year we set goals for ourselves. Mm-hmm. We set them just for like us personally, and also we set some for the podcast. Like, I'm sure the people who have been watching us have noticed that we have been staying consistent on posting at least a full long form episode every single week, and then clips every single day that we don't have a long form. So like that was one of the goals that we set. But I thought it'd be good for us to reflect on the goals that we had set for ourselves for this year, especially because we're entering our last year of our 20s. And at some point we'll talk about like the goals that we have for 30 before we turn 30 type nonsense. But what were your goals for 2025? And since we're about like what?
We're close to the
10
end.
months into the year? I guess
Yeah.
9.5, but like 10 months into the year.
Yeah.
How have your goals been going?
So that's a good question. Yeah, because first of all,
Yes.
we were really on it
Yes.
for a majority of this year.
Well, yes.
And then we moved. We're going to Europe. We got a lot going on.
Have we announced we're going to Europe yet?
Oh, did I say that? We'll get back to that one. But a lot of things have happened. You know what I mean? We got a lot going on. And so we used to check in on our goals weekly.
Every single week.
We would talk about finances. We would talk about our general goals. We would talk about
Book club.
everything. We had one big meeting.
Living
where we
like
would always work on
Lauren,
it.
which is a whole other
Living like Lauren, emergency preparedness. Shout out Octavia Butler. Thank you. But now we've just been kind of off. But my goals in the beginning of the year, we had a lot of them, but just
We had categories.
We had a full categories. So the categories were health, wealth, lifestyle, and hobbies. Those were the 4 categories.
Health, wealth, lifestyle. Yeah.
Health killed the game.
You did.
Demolished.
I mean, have I? I guess so.
hey,
Yeah.
I
got a PCP.
PCP,
I got a therapist.
therapist.
I started
Period.
walking.
We've been walking.
We've been walking.
We've been walking.
Yes.
So me, no longer close to pre-diabetic. I've lost weight. I'm on top of my stuff. I've been walking. Health. So that's been Gucci. Therapy, I've been able to cut down therapy to quarterly now.
Amazing.
That's crazy. You know, when your therapist is looking at you like, what do you want to work on?
Yeah.
You're like,
Can we take a moment for that? So I started therapy, and the first thing my therapist asked is, what do you want to work on? Please tell me why. I didn't know what to say.
yeah.
I just looked at her. I was like, is that not your job to tell me?
Tell me what I need.
I'm like, aren't we supposed to talk about my life? And then you tell me these are the areas that we work on. And she goes, no, that's not how it works. Like, you come to me and you tell me what you want to work on.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, then I'm not prepared. There should be a rubric.
A little guide.
Yeah. How are you having me sign up for a therapy appointment and not having a sort of thing of like, hey, what do you want to work on?
What you want to do, girl?
And I'm sure the people who are listening are like, girl, that's the whole point of therapy.
What's
but
wrong
like,
with your life
I don't
that
know.
has you in therapy?
I know. I don't know. Anyway, continue.
Yes. But yeah, so that's been working out. So that's been health in general.
Yeah.
My health boss. It's been good. What about you for health?
Health. So I was very eager at the beginning of the year where I was going to try to hit 10K steps 80% of the year. But then I got very, very sick. Like the second to third week of February. Like, I don't get sick. But when I do get sick, I'm like bedridden type sick. So I was bedridden for about a week and a half. And when you're just like trying to build like momentum and it just cuts you off, I just wasn't ever able to get back up to there. So
Me and you both got really sick this year.
what was it?
For me, I know what it was.
Yeah.
It was me going to Vegas, not once, but twice.
Yeah.
But also, people smoking
Right.
tore me up from the
Yeah.
floor up.
I don't know what mine was. Maybe just stress on my body.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think for me, I ignore that I'm stressed. Like, it's kind of one of those things where you say, you're not stressed, I'm not stressed. But everybody around you can tell that you're stressed. I tried to convince myself I wasn't stressed, and my body was like,
Yeah, let me show you how stressed you are. Sit down.
literally.
Don't get back up.
And I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not get back up. But so when it came to like exercising and walking, didn't really do well for health. I wanted a meal plan and like a structured meal plan. I ended up finding out that I just stopped eating, which is not good at all. It was just one of those things where it's like my day kept going. You even notice it here where it's like, I don't get hungry sometimes until you mention, what are we having for insert meal? And I'm like, oh yeah. Like I'll look at the time and it's like 3:00 in the afternoon. And I'm like, oh, I haven't eaten at all today. Crazy.
I ate nothing.
So that hasn't been great, but I did go and get a PCP. I had like my first doctor's appointment since grad school, since grad insurance was just, and I got a therapist. So those were two health goals that I was able to do. Just as far as health and fitness, I feel like since we lived together, I've been more on top of it, getting back into 10K steps a day. I actually eat my meals, and I feel like I eat more well-rounded meals, which is so crazy. Never in my life, like in my adult life since moving out, do I think I had a well-rounded meal, because buying groceries, for one, everything goes bad. So you just try to buy things that are frozen and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I would always be eating like frozen meals or quick fix meals.
And you see those frozen meals, when I first started eating healthy, they mess you up because a lot of them have a ridiculous amount of sodium.
Yeah.
And my doctor was like, yeah, so you have hypertension? And I was like, ah. She said, it's probably sodium.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, let me look. This bulgogi from Trader Joe's. Oh my God, oh my God. Like, she gave me a certain metrics, like how many calories is how much sodium. And like everything that's frozen, that's a heat up meal, is way over that.
For a while, I tried to like track my food as well, more from the perspective of like trying to make sure I wasn't eating too much of like sodium and whatever. And I noticed that a lot of my meals were like, for the beginning, I was overshooting the amount of sodium I should eat by like, it was scary, like 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 milligrams.
Like, how in the world? And at that point, you just think that's how you're supposed to eat, because those are the options that are presented to you, because people don't have the time to be healthy.
Yeah.
Like, we really don't. If we really want to be good at our jobs, be healthy, make all of our meals, there's like, it's not, and have hobbies and like a life outside of all that, it's not possible. To be able to get the stuff that will keep you as a functioning human, which means having a job to pay for everything, fitness to keep your body healthy, and then the food prep to keep your body healthy, you can't have a life.
Yeah.
So because we want to separate our work from our personal, we put a lot more energy into our personal, but then it hurts because we don't have enough time for fitness. We don't have enough time to prep food, and then boom, we're killing our bodies.
Yep. Easily.
Yep. So, but anyway, that's where my health was. Yeah.
What would you rate yourself out of 5?
5. I would say maybe 2.5/3. Like, I think I had a lot of goals set on like goals set for my fitness as far as being active and getting healthy. I have also lost some weight in the span of this year, but like, I feel as though if I was more consistent and I actually was eating better, it'd be like, you would see more of a change. But I did get a PCP and a therapist, which are points in the right direction.
Yay.
What about you?
I think I give myself like 4 out of 5.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree.
Pretty solid. Making my way downtown.
Riding fast, faces past, and you're homebound.
Exactly.
Okay, so our next section was wealth.
Wealth. I'm stacking up my bread.
You are stacking up your bread.
Jesus Christ, I'm
Yes.
stacking up my bread. Because me, just, if we rewind like 2 years, I was in credit card debt.
Yeah.
I said, I spent how much on what? With the bank's money? Yeah, I was in debt for probably like, I think $36,000.
Whoa.
Wow. Like,
Yeah.
all my money, goodbye.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I fixed that. No, I pay my credit card bills every month.
As you should.
As you should.
As you should.
Listen
as you
to me,
should.
as you should.
As you should.
So yeah, that's fun. But after that, so my goal back then was get out of credit card debt. Did that, and then it was like, okay, let's save. And the most important thing for me was saving for retirement.
Yeah.
Because I was not doing that. And apparently you're supposed to do that from birth. From before you're born.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be saving for retirement.
Right.
And no. So I have been getting on track, and we're to the point where I'm like close to being on track for retiring at a reasonable age.
Yeah.
So, yay!
Yay.
What else was I doing with my money? I still need to save more for my savings because we moved. So now I'm spending more money for expenses. So I need to work on that. But that's future Chanel's problem. But yeah, I think that's the only thing I was working on financially was saving for retirement.
Yeah. For me, it was saving for retirement as well, because we were in the same boat. Literally, saving for retirement, funny enough, is how we started the podcast, because we were talking about how it doesn't make any sense that you spend so much time to pursue higher education to better yourself for life. But then because you didn't start working at 22, you're behind in saving for retirement. But then at the same time, nobody really knows that they should be saving for retirement. So nobody's ready. Anyway, so my focus was also to stay in retirement or start saving for retirement. I also was able to get on track and retire at a reasonable age. Yay. I would like to be able to retire at a younger age.
That would be nice.
So I still need to work there, but
tomorrow would be nice.
Can you imagine?
Hello, I'm retiring.
Yeah, but I'm like on track. I wanted to be able to have 6 months. So on top of saving for retirement, I wanted to also have like 6 months of like emergency savings. So like if I were to lose my job or anything, I would be able to have at least 6 months worth of pay. And I was able to get up to like 3 or 4 months, about 4 months living in the Bay Area. Of course, now that my expenses are changing or have changed because I don't live in the Bay Area anymore, I have a roommate what I didn't have before, that money probably will help me go a little bit longer. And then I also wanted to build up my travel fund. So I wanted to set 10K aside to travel. And I was able to do that. And I was also wanting to save, like add 7K into that, like the dollar amount that I wanted to add for like emergency savings was 7K, which I had not been able to acquire just yet, but I was able to do 10K for travel and then get up to about 4 months of like expenses, which I think is pretty good. Very, very helpful in any sort of instance of dire need. Yeah, I think that was all that I had for my finances or I guess my wealth goals.
Yep.
So what would you rate yourself? 1 to 5?
I'd be looking at my accounts and I'm shooketh. I really am shooketh.
Yeah.
Because we went from 0. Honestly, we did.
0 to hero.
0 to hero real quick. So I would give myself 4.5 out of 5.
I would give you a 4.5 as well.
I was shooketh.
Yeah. I think I would also give myself a 4.5. Like, it's just so interesting when you like set your mind to something when it comes to money. Because it really feels as though it's like, money just disappears, but when you actually take time and like document it, you realize that it's like money isn't really disappearing. Like you can still live the lifestyle that you want and just allocate it places. It's just that, credit cards are demonic. Like their job is to put you into poverty. But I feel like now having this mindset of like the weekly check-ins and those will be able to come back, I think it'll be easier for us to be able to continue to build and grow and still be able to do the things that we want. Like, just like you said, within a year, credit card debt gone, saved enough money to go on a trip, have enough money for 4 months, all within 1 year. That's crazy. And the year's not even over, so 10 months.
Yeah.
Imagine where we're going to be this time next year.
We've been dilly-dallying for the last, like, month
literally.
Dilly-dallying.
Yeah. I'm low-key kind of scared for us to get back into it because Chanel brought up that we will go look through all of our September to October expenses. I don't even want to know because I was just thinking about how much I spent on rugs.
Yeah. Alone.
And that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Literally. It's so much easier not to think about your money.
It is, but that's the thing. I, for the longest time, used to ignore my finances. And that's how you end up in a really bad spot is when you ignore something. Especially because why are you ignoring it? You're ignoring it because you feel shame about it.
Yeah.
And you just don't. It's easier if you just sweep it under the rug and you're like, that filth, we just won't even talk about it. But the second you open up the rug, it's disgusting in there. But once you sweep it out, clean it up, I'm telling you, you're going to feel better. Even if you're still in debt and all that crap, you're going to feel better. You will feel better. It's going to suck and you're going to have to boss up and do what you got to do. but you will feel better.
No, I agree, because sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, this seems really, really bad. But then when I realize I have the means to take care of it and I take care of it,
a plan,
yeah, then I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
a plan can help you with so much in this life.
Yeah.
Instead of just not knowing and being stressed out. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yes. And I know I'm going to, I can't wait though. I was watching, so as you know, they probably will know eventually, I've been obsessed with Love Island.
Oh.
Incredibly obsessed.
I got a text.
Yes. And I've been really obsessed with the most recent season 7. I mean, so I've watched clips here and there, but I watched I don't even think I fully watched season 7, but I watched the first, I think, like 10 episodes via TikTok, and then I like succumbed to the hype of it and got Peacock. But anyway, I've been following specifically Nick and Alandria outside of Nick Alandria. I've been following them outside of the villa. And Alandria was just at she was a keynote speaker for a speaking engagement, and she was talking about having financial freedom, that she's finally financially free. Talking about how she can, before 2-3K for flights and stuff was nothing, and she doesn't even have to think about it. When she said that, my mouth was on the floor.
2 to 3K.
Doesn't even have to think about it. And I'm like, you can tell, like, she's been working. I've seen her literally everywhere doing everything. So that makes sense, right? If you show up everywhere, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they have to pay you for that. So it makes sense, but I wish I was at that point.
Yeah,
like,
hire us for speaking engagements. We are available for money. That sounds so bad.
We are not available.
We are not available for money. No, we are, but like we need contracts and it needs to be legal.
I'm so ready to do ad reads.
Oh yeah,
I'm so ready to do ad reads. If you have something,
that you want us to read, an ad or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yes, but we both have a fee. Like, I don't want we're paying for BGS, so BGS gets one price. No. Like, you're paying for Cindy and Chanel.
We'll work it in there. We'll work it.
But
contact our management. Yeah.
Which is just us.
Shh, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. We have management. Okay. Contact our email, yes. That our manager looks over.
But anyway, I can't wait till I get to that point where I'm able to be financially free. The way that I just talk about, like we were just talking about making plans and for, paying this, paying that, It would be so nice if like everything's set, because I don't believe our lifestyle will change with money. Like, I think the only thing that will like maybe change is like, okay, we have a wonderful place now, but we really wanted to have like a 3-bedroom place. Yeah, we'd probably shoot for having a 3-bedroom, but it's not like when we start making money we're getting a mansion. Like, oh, okay, we still cook, but we'd probably, instead of eating out once a month, we'd probably eat out 2 to 3 times a month. Like, those will be the slight changes, but our lifestyle will be the same. So I'm just like, I personally believe it's not going to take much to get to the point where we can feel like financial liberty, but I want to be able to be like, Chanel, Dreamgirls is coming out on Broadway next year. Let's just book a weekend trip to New York and not have to worry about it.
And don't even look at anything. Don't even think about it. Buy the tickets and go.
Yeah. That would be nice.
That would be real nice.
I'm pretty sure we did see, like, you sent me a TikTok of somebody who, she's not famous, but she has like her side hustles are able to support her life, where she's like, I don't have to work, but I make X amount of money every single month on top of all of my bills getting paid. That would be amazing. And I would love that so much.
We're working on it.
We are working on it. And I could see that for us in the future. I just would want it to be like it's a tomorrow thing versus it's going to take time. But we're working on it.
We're working on it. And our management company has a wonderful plan for us. We're seeking representation.
But I'm telling you, the moment we do get representation,
it's over for these hosts. It's over.
Because representation, it's like every single industry. There's not one industry, and I would want someone. I would beg somebody to argue with me on this point.
Ooh.
Every single industry, regardless of what it is, you're more inclined to do better if you know somebody who knows somebody. getting a job. Getting a job is so much easier if you know somebody who knows somebody who's able to vouch for you. Even the same thing with like ad revenue reads and all that stuff and growing your whatever. If you know somebody who knows somebody, immediately when you have a profile on a website for like an agency, people are more inclined to go to you because of that agency's reputation. And that's how you build. It's because you know somebody. You can be great. And I feel like, again, I'm going to use Love Island as an example. People talk about how beautiful Alandria is and how she looks like absolutely gorgeous. Barbie doll. She's looked like that her entire life. Like you can go to her social media and scroll. It's not like she looked between last year and this year or a couple months before Love Island, she completely changed. Like she's naturally that gorgeous. But it wasn't until she was able to get on a platform that people were able to see it amongst like a large group and the people wanted to represent her. So like you could be amazing, but because you don't have the resources or the access to those connections, you might not be able to go anywhere.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's why it's like, we got to be able to know somebody. So if you watch our podcast
and you love us.
Yes. And you would like to represent us, please reach out to us at our email.
You'll find it wherever it is.
I'm going to get... If Editing Chanel doesn't do it, I will do it. I will put it on the screen. And then for the people who are listening to it, I will put it in the caption.
We're shooting our shot.
We are shooting our... This year is us shooting our shot. By this time next year...
Oh, yeah.
I expect us to be leaps and bounds.
This time next year, check it.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on a whole nother wave. You guys aren't even ready. You guys aren't even ready.
We're not even ready.
We're not even ready.
But
we will be on a whole nother wave.
The amount that we have grown, and I feel like we can move to the next set of goals because lifestyle. The podcast was a big aspect of our lifestyle. Right? I think so. Yeah. Of the lifestyle. We set a goal for ourselves to try to grow our platforms to be more consistent. And I think just to give we had no followers on YouTube.
None.
I think we had 2 to 3 followers on Instagram and 6 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
And in the course of I would say almost a year, because we started actually 11 months, because we started actively posting. We committed, November of last year. We've grown from 6 followers on TikTok to almost 800.
Crazy.
We went from 2 to 3 followers on YouTube to 73.
Crazy.
And then we went from I don't even remember how much on Instagram, but we currently have 52 followers on Instagram.
Crazy.
Yeah. The TikTok one blows me away every single time.
Imagine 800 people in a room.
That's crazy. And that's the thing. That's the thing that I have to keep telling. Even imagine 50 people in a room.
50 people in a room.
It's crazy.
That like us enough.
Yeah.
To watch our stuff.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Crazy.
And a lot of them aren't cross, I'm assuming, a lot of them don't cross platforms. So if you wanted to put all that together, 52 plus 73 is what? 125?
I'm retired.
Okay. 125 plus 8, I'm rounding up 800.
Yeah.
That's 925 people across 3 platforms over the course of a year when we had less than 10.
Yep.
Over the course of a year. And so literally it only takes one clip to pop you off, one opportunity, and then your entire life changes forever. So I fully believe that we're on track. I've noticed that we get more traction on YouTube now. We get more people who are commenting, which means as more people comment, that's
Shout out to you.
Shout out YouTube. And stuff like that. So it's just I feel like we're on track. And I literally believe it's going to take us one opportunity. One opportunity to set us at a whole different level.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about it.
I'm not either.
It's inevitable.
It truly is.
Period.
We're funny. No, I'm not even joking. You know how siblings can be? Siblings will be honest with you.
Yeah.
My brother, who
our biggest fan,
is an active listener. I saw he commented on YouTube and I called him. He thought something was wrong because I don't typically call. I text my siblings, but he's like, "Is everything okay?" I was like, "I saw you commenting. You commented on our YouTube," and he literally said, "I never comment on YouTube, but what you guys posted was so funny that I had to comment." And I'm like, that means something. You know what I mean? Sometimes your siblings can be your biggest haters.
Yeah.
But the fact that my sibling was like, yeah, no, I wanted to comment because that was so funny means that, because sometimes you would think because it's just us in the room.
Yeah. We're hilarious.
I think we're hilarious, but that's the reason why we're friends.
Yeah.
But when people who are outside of that unit also think you're funny, it shows that you have something.
Yep.
And then also just seeing how our community is growing, looking at the demographics, we're hitting our target audience and people are resonating with us. And I just think that's so, it's not necessarily weird, but weird is like, you know, I feel like the right word, because we can have all these conversations, be like, this is what we want to do, and it not work out. And the fact that it's actually working out is just,
yeah. And we really just put our heads down and we were like, we're just going to be consistent. We're going to do it. And we bust up and did it. Period.
And I love the fact that we're continuing to level up.
One step at a time.
One baby step at a time.
What were on your lifestyle goals?
Mainly the podcast and travel. I wanted to hit certain travel destinations. Like I wanted to travel to Europe, which crazy enough, I'm doing it twice.
We are doing that.
Yes.
Indubitably.
Yes. I wanted to go to a couple places. I think I had Vegas on there, but as a question mark. I had New York and Montreal, which isn't happening this year, but will hopefully happen next year. I wanted to go to North Carolina. I went to North Carolina. Saw a really, really good friend. I think I also had things of like picking up new skills and new hobbies, which didn't really happen. I think hobbies is a different section. I think I also had like change my wardrobe, which hasn't quite happened, but baby steps.
Baby steps.
Mainly, I just keep thinking about the podcast. I think the podcast was a big, big one.
Big mama.
Yeah, and that one we've been hunkering down. That one I think gets a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, we've been doing that. We've been really trying.
Yes. What other things did you have in your lifestyle goals?
Well, one of my lifestyle goals was to move to LA.
Was it really?
Yes.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am.
Or I guess I just forgot because we met and talked about it.
The last time we met,
months ago.
Way long
months.
Ago. But yeah, that was one of my goals. So check.
Funny how it wasn't on one of my goals.
Crazy, but somehow, some way.
Yep.
I also had travel, which I think we did a pretty good job traveling this year, especially with our big trip coming up. And then, did I have anything else? Oh, living like Lauren.
Yeah, emergency preparedness. We did a great job before we kind of fell off. But our great job, I think we're pretty set, to be honest. And the fact that we live together now, we have enough materials to use between the two of us that we will be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's so funny because when we were doing our emergency preparedness, we were like, okay, so I was living in the Bay Area. You and Maddie were here in Southern California, but like San Diego versus Orange County, right? And we were like, how do we get to each other? Now we don't have to worry about it.
We going where we need to go.
Yep. Which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice to know that if anything were to happen, I'm like, I know somebody else is literally right across the hall. Yep. Be like, let's go, pick up our bags and go. And the fact that we have 2 cars, we can literally siphon gas from one car, put it into the other,
and let's go.
And go, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I think that was the bulk of my lifestyle goals. I think lifestyle, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I would say generally 4 out of 5, but definitely 5 out of 5 for the podcast. Because we've been working.
We've been working.
So
every
hard.
week.
Every single week.
Since last November. We don't got a team. We don't got nothing.
Nothing.
Just
and
us.
we changed editing software in the middle of all of it.
We changed editing software. We changed styles.
Yeah, because I think when we started getting serious, had we started filming yet or no?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think so. It might have been like the first one that was like our first time filming or whatever. So actually being on camera.
Getting mics.
Getting equipment, lights.
Yeah.
We did that. Whew.
There's so much. Oh my gosh. I remember all the money that we spent.
Money.
I can't wait till we get the return of investment.
I know.
Eventually. Okay.
Last one, hobbies. Hobbies. I've been on my hobby grind. Jesus Christ.
Chanel, I feel like the phrase that fits you the best is, what is it? Oh, what is the one where it's like jack of all trades, master of none? Yeah. But like you're jack of all trades, master of all trades, because you literally Like your thing is you will hyperfixate and fully commit to every single thing that you're doing. But the thing is, it's everything.
It's
all at once. Everything all at once, and you'll give it 120%. But then when you're done, you're done. You're
Yeah, if I'm
completely
done with something, I'm done.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Like you'll quit it all cold turkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
this year,
Yes. Tell the class.
let me tell you, class.
Yeah.
I became an actor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I know how to play the piano now.
Yep.
Wow. I know how to do improv.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else do I know? I know how to dance ballet.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Mhm. You almost started taking tennis lessons.
I almost started taking tennis lessons. I know a lot about tennis.
We can now take tennis lessons
We can
together.
take tennis lessons. I'm gonna be on my challenger's grind.
Yeah.
Shout out Zendaya. Yeah, there's definitely more.
There's definitely more.
I'm forgetting.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm a hobbies girl.
Yeah.
I always have a lot going on, and like this year, definitely going to continue.
Yeah.
I already have my lineup. I think there's gonna be some things that I let go. I don't think I'm gonna do piano lessons anymore.
Really?
I'm not gonna do piano lessons anymore. I'm still gonna play piano.
Right, but no more lessons.
But I don't think I'm gonna do lessons just because I'm thinking like money and then time.
Yeah.
Those are both limited resources.
I honestly didn't even know how you had time.
I don't know how I had time either. I don't.
Because again, you literally were doing acting classes, piano lessons,
Oh my
ballet,
God.
all in the same week.
My schedules were
And you were
crazy.
doing improv as well.
I was doing improv.
Yeah.
So like, especially this last, like not even this, the last 3 months of my life
Yeah.
have been crazy.
Literally, you
Every
didn't stop
day.
till 2 months, not even 2 months ago, a month ago, pretty much, month and a half.
Yeah. And now I'm just taking a break for the rest of the year
Yeah.
to kind of chill.
Yeah, as you
Because
should.
I was doing like literally, it would be piano lessons once a week. I would do those during my lunch break.
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy. That's already crazy.
Yeah.
And then I would, and those were on Mondays. So every
Yeah.
Monday I would do that, or every other Monday I would do that. Then Sundays I would do ballet.
Yep.
And that would be like an hour and a half. Love that. And then acting and improv. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I would be in class from, what was it, like 6 p.m.
6 to 9,
to
6 to 10.
yeah, 6
Something
p.m.
like
to
that.
10, somewhere around there, every day.
And one of those days you would be driving to and from LA.
Yeah.
While you're still in Orange
So
County.
2 to 3 hours, well, like
Just-
3 to 4 hours of
Just for
driving a day.
commute. Yeah.
Yeah. For 3 months.
Yeah. Yep.
I
like-
learned a lot.
And like I said, you do every single hobby.
Everything
All at
at
once.
once.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yep.
So I was gonna say maybe I'm going to continue to do
You
that.
will
'cause that's-
continue.
It's who I am.
It is who you are.
I can't help it.
Yes.
But I think this next upcoming year will probably be more focused on creative output as opposed to like learning a bunch, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that will be the goal. But yeah, I'm a hobbies girl. For hobbies, I think I got to give myself a 5 out of 5.
You have to.
Because
You have to.
how did I go from I guess I'll start acting to actually acting in a project?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
It's insane.
And I have professional headshots and everything.
And those headshots are
Those
nice.
headshots are so
Nice.
nice. So nice.
Yes.
So, Lord knows what I do next year because
Mm.
I've already, what? We'll see. I'm scared of what
We
I'm going
actually
to
have
get
like a
into.
season idea that's related to hobbies.
Yeah.
Remember our try season?
Yep.
So probably some of the things that we have there. Yeah.
So we'll see where I'm at in a year.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. For me, for hobbies, I'm not great with hobbies.
You're not a hobbies girl.
I'm not a hobbies girl.
Yeah.
I'd like to be, because there's a lot of things that I want to do, but I just like, I'm tired.
You're tired.
I'm just tired.
I'm tired too, but I'm a crackhead. I'm a crackhead.
Because like my biggest thing is like, I think it might be better now because now that I'm living with you, because I think my biggest issue is I'm very bad at like going into things and not knowing anybody. Like, I need to know people. I feel like I keep saying I've reached a stage in my life where I don't want to make any new friends or meet new people, which is not the way that the world works. You need to meet new people, make new friends, grow your network, blah, 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 blah. But I think that was a roadblock for me because a lot of the hobbies that I did have that I wanted to put time into, I didn't have anybody who wanted to do them with me. So the only one that I ended up actually getting back into was movie watching. Like, I joined the San Francisco Film Society. Like, I was a member, and so I was able to do like things like that and like reignite my love for movies. I've watched at least one movie every single month, which I need to try to squeeze in one before our trip. But like, I like to watch movies and review. I've been big on Letterboxd, but I think that's the only hobby that I kind of put energy into. I had ones where I wanted to be more active, it's difficult because when you try to be active as an adult, you have to do it with a bunch of random other adults that you don't know and you have to associate with. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to learn how to sew, but like on the list of priorities, that fell really, really, really quickly because I'm just like, like you said, it costs money. Like, I could learn on my own, but sewing is kind of intimidating. And I've seen enough, like, I know there's sketches, but I've seen enough sketches where people get like poked by the needle that I didn't want to learn by myself. And I did find some person in Berkeley in the Bay Area to teach, but her classes are like $100. And I was like, I don't want to spend that much money. I want hobbies that don't cost me much, or it's like kind of like I just want the initial investment. So I think tennis is a perfect one because the initial investment will be a lot, but then after a while, it's like, whatever. Sewing, I feel like it's gonna take a while for me to get to that point. That it's like, I think it's going to cost much. I will say that like you and Maddie have helped take some of that cost out because I have a sewing machine that hasn't left the box since I was given it.
You know how much my sewing machine cost when I upgraded last year? This year? $800.
Yeah. So, it's just me getting in the way of myself, but I would like to think that next year I want to do better and like I want to go out and meet more people because like we've discussed, most of the friends, if not all the friends that I have here are friends through you. I would like to be able to build my own community. And that would mean that I have to go out and meet people and whatever, I guess.
People, oh my God.
I don't know. I keep going back and forth if I want to do that or not, but I keep thinking of it like we want to do dinner parties and stuff. And I think it'd just be really awkward if every person there knew you and just knew me. I just think that'd be awkward. It'd be a lot of like, oh, so you're Chanel's roommate. And I think I would like to be my own person outside of your roommate. So
it's okay.
You say that because you're the central person.
It's okay. Everything's about me. Duh.
But yeah, so I think that's what I need to do. So I do need to go out and do things. I'll just have to figure out what that is. I'm really interested in movies, like I mentioned, and getting more into editing. Like I do a lot of the clip editing. So I think I would like to take some more like videography or editing type classes, I guess. I don't know what that would be called.
That'd be nice.
Right? I think that will help in general with the podcast, and that's also where my interest lies currently. So definitely we'll get back into whatever film type membership. I know LA is way, way bigger, so I don't even know what the adjacent would be.
It would be nice to go to a premiere for something.
Yeah, I mean that's what they had for the SF Film Festival. Like they were during the film festival, you would be seeing like international or like global premieres of movies. And because I paid like I think it was only $100 a year, I was able to have access to all of those things and go whenever I wanted. And that's something that I want to have here, but that looks so different in LA because LA has so many different sub factions where actually next week the SA or LA, I said SA, whoops, LA Femme Film Festival is happening. That's another subcategory. And I'm like, is there a such thing as an LA film? Or is it just subcategories of all under the umbrella of LA film? So I have to do some more research on that, but 100%. That's something that I want to get back into, something that I want to dive more into because I just find that world to be so interesting.
Yeah.
And it would be so cool if I was just really good at editing. A lot of my TikTok For You page is of people who are able to edit even using DaVinci Resolve. And I'm like, wow, this stuff looks hella professional. But
you'll get there.
I will. And you know what? My cameras are about to get hella expensive because I found a really nice handheld camera on TikTok that I'm like, we need to get that. Especially if we want to start doing like vlogging.
We knew it was coming.
So I think that's where my hobbies is going to be. I'm probably going to do improv stuff with Chanel as well. Ooh. I probably won't I think that's more so just like something that I would do with you. I think we're going to be doing tennis together. We'll do improv together. The only reason why I'm even considering it is because we already do improv.
We do improv all the time, every day. We're building characters at this point.
Yeah.
Victorian children who are searching for their mother.
Yeah.
Like that's our go-to.
Yeah. We Victorian children who are deprived and abused is our go-to. I don't know what that says about us.
Definitely says something, but we'll allow the audience to fill that in. But yeah, so I'm like, Cindy, I think you should do some improv.
And it's so hard for me because I never really saw myself as a person who was in front of the camera. The only thing that I really want is like, one of my dreams is to be able to do like a press junket where I answer questions, and I really want to do the BuzzFeed interview with puppies.
Oh my God.
But the only way to get there is if you're in front of the camera. And I feel like that's something that I'm like struggling with because I never really saw myself as like an actor. I've always seen myself as someone who's interested in like film and seeing what that is like and working with the editing. And I feel like that's been more so reignited recently going into the podcast. But I don't know. I mean, if we already do improv and I find improv to be fun, might as well try it out. Mm-hmm. You know, what if I end up going to a class and some teacher is like, you have a talent for it.
It's you.
Can you imagine?
That actually happened to me.
Yeah, it did happen to you.
You remember that story?
Yeah, I do.
That was so funny.
I think that would actually make me sick to my stomach and make my heart drop, though. If someone told me that I had a natural...
Because then you're like, I have no choice. I have to do this.
Yeah, if someone came... I think that's why I'm really scared to go to classes. Because I'm really scared that someone's going to tell me that I have a talent for it.
That's valid. Because it happened to me.
It happened to you. And you have to do it.
And now I have to do it.
Yeah. So that's my... Like, that is actually... a massive fear of mine, which is the reason why I'm so resistant to go to improv because it comes so easy.
Yeah.
And I feel like if something comes easy to you,
everybody's just like, do it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, damn, I'm an overachiever, so I have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
We'll go to some shows first so you can see what it's like.
So here's the thing. I don't think any amount of preparedness will get me ready for it. I think the only thing that will be, it's going to be bittersweet because it's going to be like, oh, it's going to suck if someone tells me I'm bad at it. But the only thing that will help me like not worry about my fear is if I go do improv classes and they tell me I'm absolutely terrible and I should never come back.
You see, guess it depends on which one you go to, but the one that I went to, they would never say that.
See, but like the thing is you'd be able to tell that's like, not necessarily that you're terrible at it, but kind of like how people came up to you and told you that you need to do it. Mm-hmm. Anybody else is just like, you can kind of put together, if nobody comes up and tells you that you should do something, you can assume that you're just either bad at it or average.
That's fair.
You see what I mean?
That's fair.
So even if nobody comes up to me, I can take that as a sign and saying like, cool, I'm average and I can
live my life.
Yes.
Not being good, being a curse.
Yeah. Because here you are, you live in LA, you have headshots, you're already acting in a project.
That's
all
crazy.
Within a year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's me like,
yes.
You see what I'm saying?
If you had the time.
If I just focused on one thing, could you imagine?
I'm telling you. That's why it's typically, what is it? Jack of all trades, master of none. That's typically what it is. Because it's like if you do everything,
you only have a certain amount of hours in a day.
Yeah, but literally, if you quit your job and focus solely on acting,
could you imagine?
You'd already be booked for a pilot.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I had no doubt in my mind.
Agency, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
It is insane.
But I like everything.
Yeah. We'll see. I think the other things as well, it's like doing that would also put you in a place of like lack of stability. Because we did talk about it a little bit in one of our episodes where unfortunately, despite the fact that this type of entertainment is so heavily consumed, money isn't in it. us as STEM people in STEM, we have access to the finances because of the work that we're doing. If you were to go and quit your job and focus, while you will get onto a pilot, there's a lack of security because pilots sometimes don't get picked up.
And that's why I be looking at Miss Io.
That's
why she's booked and busy all the time, because she's got to make money.
I really like her mentality because she recently, like, not recently, but she like blew up with The Bear. She was on Abbott Elementary. Then people found out that she voiced, I forget the name of the character, but Big Mouth.
Yeah.
And she also did writing. And people were just like, why are you doing everything? And
I got to make money.
Exactly. And I feel like people don't understand that even though you grow, like you get big, there's no security in it.
None.
You know what I mean? Because at some point, like, again, with the industry, I mean, you could even say the same thing for jobs, because the way that certain companies are just firing people, nothing is secure.
Yep.
So it's like, even though you're big now, you may not be big forever. So you need to do your best to kind of diversify yourself, put yourself into different areas to make sure you have a continual stream of income, just in case something were to get canceled. Could you imagine if all she did was The Bear? And The Bear, even though it had successful season 1, season 2, it didn't get picked up for season 3. And all she was doing was The Bear.
Yep.
There goes her income.
Yep.
And then it's like, unfortunately, one of the things that I've noticed is that if a person acts as a character for a long period of time, you get kind of typecasted as that character.
And you're just that person.
Where it's like, I know there's certain people where they're villains to me, where I don't think anytime I see them in anything, I immediately assume, like the, what is it, Wayward?
Yeah.
On Netflix, that guy that we know who was a villain in The Rookie, the moment I saw him, I'm like, he can't be a good guy.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, he's a villain. Yes. That happens to people all the time. So I feel like it's important to, like, spread your wings.
Booked and busy.
Yes. But anyway, that's my whole point in behind. It's like, it's kind of difficult to put your all into one thing, especially if it's the arts, because you can't, like, we're trying to make sure we're good for retirement. We're trying to make sure we go on trips.
Yep.
We need stable and dependable streams of income to be able to do so.
Yep. Which is, I'm happy I got my STEM degrees.
I guess, I'm laughing like I also don't have...
You got your STEM degrees, I got my STEM degrees, so that we can play around and have a podcast.
Yeah. But the way that I would, I don't even have to finish that sentence, But yeah, so... You have a lot of hobbies. I don't have a lot of hobbies. But the thing that so you would get a 5 out of 5 for hobbies. I think I would give myself like a 1, maybe a 2.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. You're just holding on.
I'm just holding on. But I think the things that I want to get into next year, I want to take language classes. I want to get back into language classes. I think that would be fun. I don't know what language yet, because I said French, but I don't know. I've said Korean. I've said Japanese. It'd be cool if I could speak Igbo. That's my parents' native tongue. So I don't know. But I definitely want to take a language class. I want to take up tennis. And I want to take like videography. And I will continue movies. Like the movie one I know for a fact. But I feel like 4 throughout the entirety of the year is a good amount.
Yeah.
As my consistent hobbies. I know we'll be taking dance classes here and there. But I don't want to set that as my own hobby. I think I want to do a language. I want to do film, movies, video, and then tennis. Yeah. As my goals for next year.
For me.
Okay. How much time do we have for all 20,000?
Yeah, do we have another 30 minutes? Jeez. Yeah. So I will be doing tennis, ballet. We're doing some ballet. I want to get back into that. Maybe even more than I was before. Ooh. So yeah, tennis, ballet. I want to do acting. I want to do music.
But more vocal, right?
Voice and like creating music. That's what I want to do. Drama.
That is drama.
Extra drama. Other than that, what else? I think that's the main
4.
Oh, and content creation. So let's go with 5. Jesus. So those 5.
I think that's good. 4 or 5. Because I mean, like, you're still going to do improv, but not as...
I kind of put that under the acting umbrella, because improv is really good for acting. So I put that under that umbrella. So I will be doing improv. It's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. You like it. You like it a lot.
I like doing it with you. I don't know how I'm going to feel about doing it as a class.
Because, I've definitely noticed when I did improv, you vibe with certain people.
Yeah.
And other people, you're like, I don't get you at all.
And that's the reason why I feel like if we did it together, we would be great. I don't know how. And that's the reason why I'm like, okay, maybe it's just, I feel like I'm good at it because I'm really good at picking up what Chanel is putting down. And hopefully when I get into a class, I'm not really good at picking up what anybody else is putting down.
Maybe not.
So,
See? But
I'm telling you, I will be absolutely sick to my stomach if anybody pulls me aside and tells me you have a talent for it. I'll be so sick to my stomach. I will probably be bedridden for days.
Yeah.
And
Then
no,
you'd be like, damn it.
yeah. So maybe I won't take improv classes.
You see, and let me just tell people this story because that was really funny. So, like, when I was taking my first acting class ever,
Yeah.
I was taking my first acting class ever, right? I went through the whole program. I think it was like 8 weeks.
Yeah.
8 weeks, once a week, 3 hours class. So I was doing it, whatever, and I'm like trying to figure out what acting is because I thought acting was like public speaking. That's what I thought acting is, and it's not that at all. It's
Yeah.
really not that. I thought you just memorized the words and then you just said them with emotion, and that's what you do. That's not acting.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how much that is not acting. But yeah, so I was like trying to figure it out, and like each class I would learn a little bit more, and I was trying to get into it and whatever. And during the class, our whole goal was to learn a monologue. And so slowly working on that monologue. And so we got to the final day of class, performed my monologue for the last time, and I was like, okay, I think I'm starting to get like an understanding of what acting is, like just a little bit, okay? And then we were all heading out, and then the teacher was like, hold on, Chanel, and I was like, ah! And he was like, hold on, I just wanted to say, and he went on this long tangent.
Yep.
Okay, he was talking. Talking. But it basically boiled down to, you should keep doing this. You should keep doing this.
Yeah.
You should keep doing this.
You know, you had a similar conversation with your improv teacher.
I did.
Because I was there for that conversation.
I did have a similar conversation.
He literally, Chanel's improv teacher, because I went to her final performance, and afterwards we were just hanging out. We were hanging out inside because it was warm outside. Like, we were supposed to wait outside, but me, Maddie, and Aaron were all waiting inside. And her teacher comes out, they're having a conversation, and he was very, very pressed to make sure that Chanel signed up for, I think it was like, we were in 101.
Yeah.
He was very pressed that you sign up for 201. He was like, you should sign up for 201, you should sign up for 201,
Yeah.
you should sign up for 201.
Yeah.
Like, literally like, went on a whole thing about how great it was having you in the class and be like, sign up for 201.
Yeah, okay, so that happened for acting and improv.
So
I might have a talent.
crazy.
Crazy.
But like, we knew, because you were really good at like, we do improv as a group.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite memories of Montreal was when we were in that speakeasy, me, you, your mom, and Maddie, and we were just giving each other random prompts.
Yeah.
And you're really good. Like, you're really good at picking things up. So it's not surprising.
Yeah, just naturally what we do.
Yeah. But I feel like it's different hearing it from like somebody who's not your friend.
Especially someone who's in the field.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have no choice but to boss up.
And that's the reason why I don't want to take any classes.
Because then you'll be forced to recognize your talent.
I don't have talent.
It might be there.
I don't.
It might be there.
0. Nada. Nilch. No. Smack it away. I have no talent. I might have taken improv classes with you. I'm not even joking. I'm not gonna do it.
Embrace your talent,
No,
Cindy.
I don't have talent because nobody has told me I'm talented.
But that's crazy. If I had a nickel for every time that someone was like, do this, perform. Crazy.
I mean, we talked about how when I was really, really little, people said I had a knack for creative writing. And
That part. I
Yeah.
need that.
creative writing?
We need you to take a class for that.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, I used to, what was it? I wrote poems. So when I was in elementary school, they had a thing where they picked poems for different grades. In 3rd grade, I got like top 10 in all of Arizona.
Yeah.
And then when I was in high school, we were supposed to we read a book. We were supposed to pick a non-main character, just like a side character. and write like a chapter on them. And my English teacher at the time was also working another job because we don't pay teachers enough.
Period.
And she gave mine out, and she gave it to 3 different people, and each one of them was like, we want to continue reading this. So I got extra credit. I used to write. I actually had an entire, like, I was writing a book. And I deleted it because people were making fun of me for writing.
No!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to pick that up. You don't have to do improv. I'll give you a pass on that, but you have to write.
I should take creative writing.
Yeah, take a
because I
creative
have
writing
the things.
class.
I have so many ideas. We talk about it even
Write
on
me
this
some
podcast.
stuff, girl.
Not write you some
Write
stuff.
me some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, remember the what was it? I wrote a free verse. I like writing free verse.
we gonna work on it. We gonna get you right. But yeah, that's your.
Can you imagine if I become a published author?
Please,
That'd be so cool.
Please.
That'd be so cool.
please,
I need a pseudonym. What would be a good pseudonym?
just use your name.
I'm not using my name.
Just use your
The
name.
only reason why I don't want to use my name is because I kind of want to see like how far I can get without, because it's like I feel like Cindy Norham has this whole pretense of being like the STEM focused person who went and got her PhD, who worked in like very STEM focused industries. I kind of want to see what like Cindy, who has not that background, what she can get to. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Like, it will still be my face and everything. It probably would be like kind of how my name, I go by Cindy. I probably, which is just my middle, like a different version of my middle name. Maybe I'll just go with my middle name. Like, I've seen people who they'd use their middle name and then their mom's maiden name. That's the name. And it will still be my face.
Yep.
And then at some point, like, if like I am able to get a bestseller, those worlds will merge. But at the very least, I want to start to see how far can I get without that context.
I just need to see the materials, so get to writing.
That's scary.
It's scary actually being creative and creating things.
I know, but the way that I already have a character in mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that. Give me some pages. I want to read them.
Can you imagine? That'd be so cool.
It better not be an imagination. I want to see it on my desk.
Maybe this time next year, you could have a
whole book?
No, a chapter.
I need something on my desk Monday, 8 a.m.
Monday, girl, we're not going back to school. A poem.
Yeah.
I actually have poems in my phone. But I think I said I was gonna go and do spoken word and then not invite Chanel.
Do it and invite me. You watch me get on the ground and have a man bite my leg.
Yeah, but you invited me to that.
I know, invite me.
We'll see.
It will be less crazy than whatever I was doing in that improv show.
We'll see. If I think it's good, then I'll invite you. But I probably
regardless. I'm gonna be like, yay, Cindy, yay! Yay!
Do we have any other goals? We jumped on a tangent.
Hey, we got through all our goals.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we went through all the categories.
Yeah. Solid.
Period.
Well, I'm excited to see. So the next type of episode related to goals is going to be our 30 before we turn 30, which I still need to finish mine.
I still need to finish mine.
And I'm almost 29.
Yeah. And we'll talk about that.
We'll talk off the podcast.
Off the record.
Yeah. Oh, look at him. He be sleeping.
He's good sometimes. He's basically good only when we do the podcast.
He literally. Maybe he gets soothed by us talking. Maybe we just need to continually talk nonstop.
It puts him to sleep.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
But anyway.
Nice talking to you, Cindy.
Yep. Talk to you again next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Is someone knocking on my door? Hello? Open the door. Open the door. I'm filming a podcast right now. Goodbye.
Bye.
You want to say hi to the podcast?
No, thank you.
Okay, bye.